Okay, so here we are on Street 315, which is located in Toul Kok district. So behind me, if you're coming from that direction, you will find TK Avenue, which is a community mall, very popular in this district. And we also have some ice bear, which is across the street as well. So behind me is also the location of Paragon University, and also this on my left hand side is what we call the Collingwood School of Phnom Penh, which is also quite popular. So today's tour, I will take you to a newly built shopping mall, which is expected to have a soft opening by December this year. And that shopping mall is called the DNC Mall. So, DNC is an abbreviation of Discover New City. The site area is about 6,719 square meters. The height of the floor is around 3.8 meters tall. As we speak, there are up to 18,000 square meters of retail space inside. Alright, so without further ado, let's go check it out. Alright, so here we are inside the DNC Mall. The mall itself has up to 4 stories of retail space, and right now we're in the ground floor. So let's check it out, what kind of brand right now occupying inside this ground floor. So I'm standing in front of the space where they're supposed to put the escalators, and this is the stairs for the customer to climb up. So as you can see, the interior design of the mall is quite unique. So, as you can see on top of me, they are able to allow the sunlight and the wind to come inside of the mall, the natural light, instead of using all the LEDs. So I can say this mall is also quite a green-friendly mall as well. Here you can see HEB Group. So this is a very, very famous group company that they import cars, luxury cars, like we're talking about Lamborghinis, Aston Martin, Mazda as well. So coming into this mall, they are bringing well-known brands from the abroad. For example, we have Toul Kok. Toul Kok originally comes from French, and they serve very delicious coffee, and then we have the famous pastries and so on and so forth. And this is the place that Paul is going to be located, which is the A01. And if you follow me, this space over here will be reserved for the little sheep, Xiao Fei Yang. Xiao Fei Yang is a Chinese hot pot, and they serve very delicious and premium quality lamb meat as well. Moving on, this is the original Bak-Ku-Te, Yogu Cha. So Bak-Ku-Te basically is a braised pork ribs that they serve with the soups. The cha means tea, so it's a pork rib tea broth. I think that's how they literally translate. And this is originally in Singapore. If you go to Singapore, you will see, especially the brand itself, you can see it's the Founder Bak-Ku-Te, which they started since 1978. You can check that out in YouTube as well. And they are very, very delicious as well. So moving on. Okay, now we are approaching to the center part of the mall, and as you can see, the ground floor right now is occupied up to 90% of tenants, which are mostly food and beverages. Have you ever tasted the Haagen Daz ice cream? It is very premium ice cream as well, and a small box like this might cost you at least $5 to $6, you know? But right now, here in DNC Mall, they will open their first ever flagship store in Cambodia. So you will see a flagship store Haagen Daz in the heart of Toul Kok. And where is that? It is in DNC Mall. Alright, before we move forward, let me explain a little bit about this watery situation. It is because, like I told you, the DNC Mall is an open space kind of mall, and the ceiling on top is currently open, but when they finish, they will put glass on top of it to prevent rainwater like this. So we have a big rain last night, so this is what happens after that. But it will be gone in a few hours, or maybe by the end of the day, it will all be gone. So no worry on that. All right, now we're in the rear end of the mall, and this is also a place that they will be putting in restaurant as well. We're talking about pho. If you check this out, this is the artisan ramen that I told you earlier, and this is not going to be a wall, this is just their rendering. This space will be for Samsung. You know, Samsung, they will display their own accessory, their phones, their mobiles, tablets and stuff like that. On to my right over here is an open space that we reserve to put events. We're talking about events, so for example, if there's Christmas, there will be a Christmas tree over there. There will be also live bands to entertain the customer that comes to visit the DNC Mall as well. The front of me is the main entrance as well, but from the back. So DNC Mall, covering 6,000 square meter of space, has both the front road and the back road as well. So there will be a lot of convenience for the customer to come in from the front, and then they can leave their car outside when they exit the mall. So it's kind of a production process. Now I'm climbing on this amazing skywalk that is built for pedestrian who is walking on the sidewalk over there to enter to DNC Mall without having to walk the extra miles to the main entrance. The one more good thing about this skywalk is that they are built with such open wide space that is guaranteed not to have the audience crammed together. And you can see this amazing tree behind me here is so Instagrammable. Okay, so let's talk about the mechanical system here inside DNC Mall. So DNC Mall has it all, right? So we're talking about the central air exhaust systems. So if you're opening like fried chickens, you have hot pots whatsoever, there will be smoke inside the restaurant. So the central air exhaust system will ensure that there won't be any smoke and disturbance inside that will make the customer feeling uncomfortable. Okay, so in every retail space, there are pre-installed air exhaust systems, fire prevention systems, sprinklers, fire detector, and so on and so forth. And there are also an electricity management box, or what we call disruptor, inside this retail space as well, to prevent any accidents caused by the abnormality of the electricity generation. Okay, so now we're inside the A09 lot. Let me tell you a few of the unique features that I think of this lot. First of all, it is on the main entrance. The customer walking from that main entrance, they can directly see the A09 spot. Second of all, on my left hand side there is an entrance where the car coming from the main entrance of the DNC Mall descend into the basement parking. Talking about parking, this lot is also connected to the rear side of the mall. So where I'm standing here right now, it is a walkway that connects the customer from the elevators, and the elevator took the customer from the basement parking. So if you look over here, you can see that the back of me is actually a walkway for the rear end of the retail space. See? So this lot, not only it is big, it is wide, it is tall, but it connects all the walkways from every direction of the mall. So last but not least, let me show you the parking spaces of DNC Mall. Alright, now in our final destination, I would like to take you to the parking space of DNC Mall, because in a shopping mall, if a parking space is not convenient, the customer won't come anyway, no matter how good your mall is, because parking is one of the paramount factors for customer to come inside the mall. So let's check it out. Okay, so this is not a place for customer to walk to their parking space, but rather a runway for the cars to come inside the mall. See? So here we are. Alright, so inside right now, Everything is laid out, the concrete is level, and yeah, ready to accept customers by mid-December this year, hopefully. So as you can see, a lot of parking spaces for motorcycles and also for cars. And the last time I mentioned to you, these are the place, some of them are elevators that connects the customer from the basement to the ground floor, and then again to your lot, A09. And when the customer drive their car coming inside from the direction that we just walked through, they have to drive over there to the corner in order to get out. So it's kind of a production process. Customer cannot just come in and come out in the same way. This is to prevent unnecessary traffic jam inside the basement parking space. So I hope this video show you quite details about the space, and we would like to thank you for watching it and your consideration to take these spots that we have recommended for you. And we look forward to hear from you soon. Okay, see you next time. Okay, I would like to thank to my two guys, two bros, two best friends, two pals over here for helping me to shoot. All right, so this is Meng, who is helping me with the arrows, and this is Viret. He is my code man. He makes our website. He makes everything for us, and he also is a cameraman as well. Okay, everyone in this team is all multi-talented people. Right? Okay, so yeah.